Hi, guys. Hi, Emmy. Hi, Leon. Hi, Addie. Hi. Who's that? Ava. Hi, Mackenzie. Hi, Aria. And here comes Isaac. So welcome aboard for our fabulous Monday social studies lesson. You should see, let's see, what do you see? You should see Doggo on the screen. Make sure I am recording for us so I can post it on our YouTube channel later, in case you want to watch it again. So we need a new teacher helper, and I'm going to randomly pick, how about right there? Who's that? That's me. Hey, I can't point at myself. Aria, who do you want to who do you want to be the teacher helper today?
Yes.
Who do you want? Pick a name, any name.
Okay, I think I'm done with the beat teacher. I don't think everyone can. Ada.
Ava. Okay, Miss Ava. Thank you, Aria. All right, girl, here we go.
Participate, be respectful, on time, microphones muted, include full name in chat. Say seated, eyes on me.
Fabulous. Thank you, my loves. All right, go ahead and let me see, actually. No, wait, don't go anywhere, Ava. What is today?
Today is Monday, April 10, 2023.
Wonderful. It was wonderful weekend. I hope you guys had a great weekend, and we'll talk about that at the very end, okay? Share something that you did over the 3-day weekend. But for now, a couple of things. If you're just joining us, please check the Zoom chat for your Nearpod link. And also, this is our Monday social studies lesson. It's a fairly quick one. Happy birthday to Miss Ava, Mr. Leon, Avery, Mackenzie, Dr. Tyler, and Addie. All right. I hope you all have a great year older. What are we doing today? Today, we're actually going to slide into our next steps, and we are going to identify what it means to be a U.S. citizen, either by birth or by naturalization. Now, we have to understand the difference and maybe learn a few facts about how someone becomes a U.S. citizen. Okay, so let's Nearpod. All right, guys, here I come. I'm going to join you over there. Right in a moment. Hi, Lucas. All right, if you are looking for the Nearpod link, check the Zoom chat, okay? And then you can join us. I hope to have, I have 6 friends in already. Okay. I hope to see everyone in there. I do have, hi, Isaac. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 friends. And so I should hope to see about 8 friends in the Zoom. If for some reason you're unable to join, you can type your answers or questions, not random silly comments that are illogical, but questions or answers or responses into the Zoom chat. All right, so let's do it. First question, how much do you already know about how people become American citizens? Answer the question. Who do I have in here? I have 7 friends. Do I have the answer? Ooh, Aria's answered, Emmy's answered, Lucas answered. The question again was, how much do you already know about becoming a U.S. citizen, a citizen of the United States? Leon, join the Nearpod. I know you can. All right, thank you for answering. And here go type it in the chat if you have any concerns, okay? Take a field trip. Guys, this is in New York City. This is called Grand Central Station. And you'll notice lots of things. I don't want to give it away just yet. But this is actually a hub. Oh, you've been there? I bet you've been there. A hub or a spot where people, well, they gather here to, I think you can see it in the back. Yeah. Oh, you can see it. Yeah, they gather here for transportation. Oh, Grand Central Station. There's trains, there's subways, and all these people are commuting. Oh, look at that. You see some, if you look around, I actually see some people who are protecting us. Oh, that's fascinating. On the next slide, what I want you to do is look around this Grand Central Station and notice any symbols that remind you of our country. How's that? That's easy, right? Can you notice any symbols or anything that you think tells us what country we're in? All right. On the next slide, here we go. And you can type it in the Zoom chat if for some reason you're unable to join. But most people are in. So let's see. It says draw a symbol that you saw in the Grand Central Station or one that you've seen in your daily lives, a symbol of the United States. What is an example of a symbol? Go ahead, Emmy.
I couldn't see it. My whole thing was black.
Can you see my screen?
I could a little bit.
Okay, well, then think about in your life too. Okay, what is a good symbol that you've seen that represents the United States? And have a good time drawing it. You have about 20 seconds to draw a symbol that people would associate with our country. And I probably can't see your responses. Oh, Nearpod's being stinky today. I get it, Emmy. You're right. You're totally right. Yep. But that's okay because we can talk about it too. Addie, can you think of a symbol of the United States? Go ahead.
I drew a flag.
I see them now. Did you see that at the Grand Central Station? Do you think immigrants, people coming to our country, would be like, I know that flag. That's the United States. Oh, awesome. The United States of America flag. Very good. Lucas, where's yours? Oh, there's the flag. You saw that at Grand Central Station too? Imagine, yeah, people coming into the Grand Central Station for the first time. They're going to know what country they're in. They associate this flag with the United States. You know what other symbols you might have seen? About Statue of Liberty. Anyone ever seen that? How about let me think. Ooh, what else? What else is another good symbol? Okay, Leon, thank you for that. Well, we'll think about it's some more, but those are two good examples. Now we're going to talk a little bit about becoming a U.S. citizen. Let's discuss this for a minute, okay? How are these citizens helping or working together to help our country? How are these people being good citizens? Remember, this is important. Listen, put your big ears up first. A citizen is a member of a state or a country, okay? So you happen to be citizens. And just like these guys in the picture, we're working together so that we can all get along, right? So let's talk about it. Who do you want to, let's see. Mackenzie, choose a partner and talk about how some examples of how these people are being good citizens.
Okay, I'll pick Ava.
Okay.
In number 1, the 2 kids and the people in the background are helping pick up the trash that was left on the floor because it's not good for the environment. So they were picking it up to and also for animals, it's not good if they eat plastic or trash or stuff. So they're helping and picking up all the trash.
And who was your partner? Okay, go ahead, Ava.
And number 3, the people are eating to stay healthy and survive and drink water, because without all that stuff, you wouldn't be able to survive. And you would be hungry. And thirsty.
All right. Ava, pick the next person.
Addie.
Addie, choose your partner. And thank you, Mackenzie and Ava.
About Leon. Okay, well, I'm going to do number 2. The kid is planting trees to help the environment.
Or sell fruit. I am going to start with number 3. So the people are eating food, but if they get trash on the food and if they eat it, you might get sick. So they're gonna pick up the trash so no one else gets sick in the cafeteria. So you don't eat food when it has trash on it. Because my rainbow vision, you do not make a mess in the cafeteria. If you
Thank you,
do,
Leon.
you don't need a food fight.
Thank you, Leon. Who's next? Leon, choose the next person. Thank you, Addie and Leon. Quick, pick a hand. Quick, pick a hand.
Isaac.
Isaac. Isaac, pick a partner. Thank you, Leon. We have, who do we have? Aria, Emmy, and Lucas. Isaac, who do you want? Lucas, go for it. Okay, name an example in one of the pictures of how these people are being good citizens in our country.
In number 4, the people are voting for the president who they think would be the better president.
Isaac?
The kids are like cleaning up the environment, like on the floor, like the garbage on the floor, like somebody like little way they like not follow the rules.
Nice. Awesome, guys. That was great. All right. So Lucas is talking about how a good citizen helps to choose or elect our officials, our leaders. And Isaac, again, he was talking about what some other friends would mention also is that picking up the environment is super important. Thank you, guys. Isaac, can you choose Emmy or Arya? Isaac, choose Emmy or Arya?
Arya.
Arya. Okay, Arya, guess who your partner is? Emmy.
Emmy.
Okay, go for it, guys.
I would choose number 1. Number 1 means like if you leave garbage all over the floors, then people get sick. Then if you pick up trash, still they won't get sick. And they want to help the earth.
Okay, Emmy.
Plus, if there's trash flying all over, people might fall and slip and get hurt.
Yes.
Like Wally. Has anyone ever seen Wally?
No.
That movie with the trash everywhere?
Yes, I have seen Wally.
Yeah, that would be horrible, having trash
Me
everywhere.
too.
It would.
Yeah, but he cleaned up it.
It would cause pollution. It would dirty our air, our water, the plants, the animals would get sick. You're absolutely right, guys. So thank you very much and welcome, Carter. Here is the Nearpod link in the Zoom chat. All right, guys. So you just named, and thank you to everyone. You just named multiple ways or examples of people being good citizens in their country. These are important responsibilities that we would like to keep and do so that our country is a good place to be, right? Makes sense to me. Let's watch a quick little portion of a video. It's like 3 minutes long about how to be a good citizen. And then we'll get into some activities.
And how to practice being a good one. There are 2 ways to describe what a citizen is. A citizen is a person who lives in a particular state or town.
Oh, do you know what town you live in? Does anybody know what town? Okay, I live in Riverview. Who lives in Tampa? Who lives in Lithia? Who lives in Brandon? Who lives in Wesley Chapel? Who lives in Odessa? Who lives in, well, there's all different towns. Does everybody know your state?
United
Don't
States.
tell me it's the wrong state. We all know it's Florida. So your town and your state, you are citizens in your town and your state. Then they'll talk a little bit about how we are also citizens of
For
our country.
example, if John lives in San Francisco, California, he is a citizen of San Francisco and a citizen in California. And you are a citizen of your city and state too. There is another definition of being a citizen that has more meaning. A citizen is someone who legally belongs to a certain country. When you are a citizen of a country, you have the freedoms and rights of that country. In the United States, all people born in the U.S. are citizens of the United States.
Okay, think about that. My grandparents were not born in the United States. They had to become citizens later on legally. Legally means per law, right? So they had to be granted permission to live here. Look at that. Would that be true of any other country? Can you name another country where you probably go through the same process of trying to become a citizen to live there? Yeah. Okay,
But there
hold
are
on,
other
hold
ways
on.
to
We're
become
going
a
to talk
citizen
more,
as
I
well.
promise.
Citizens in the United States have certain freedoms, like the freedom to practice any religion,
We've learned that.
the freedom to speak up and protest or disagree with the government,
We learned that too.
the freedom to travel and live anywhere in the country,
Yep.
the freedom to buy a house or land, and the freedom to marry whomever you want and have kids of your own if you wish.
What are those called? What are all of those examples of where we have to protect them? The Constitution helps protect these very important what? Write it in the chat. See if you know it. Starts with an R. Ooh, what is it that we are protecting in this country that gives us those freedoms? Waiting for some answers. I know it starts with an R. Addie?
Right.
Yes. Yes, look at that. And Ava said it, and Emmy said it, and they're agreeing with you. It is your rights. So we have certain rights in this country. If you are a legal citizen, they will protect those rights for you. Ava?
I said religion.
Oh, that's part of our rights, isn't it? One of the rights is to protect our religious choices. Emmy? The Constitution will protect your rights.
Rights are really important.
Yes, they are.
These are
Oh, sorry.
Someone wants to speak up, but the other person's talking over him, and he wants to speak. But that's those Constitution of speak.
That's
All
so
sorts
true.
of things.
You're
The right.
very right.
Speak.
You're right to have rights. That's right.
are just a
Excellent
few
job.
of the
Thank
many
you.
freedoms U.S. citizens have in their own country. But with all of these freedoms,
Ooh,
citizens
remember
also
that,
have
Lucas?
rules and responsibilities,
Yeah.
like the responsibility to vote in elections,
hmm
the responsibility to learn about what is going on in your community and your country, the responsibility to pay taxes, which pay teachers, librarians, firefighters, and help build bridges and roads. The responsibility to follow the laws in your city, state, and country. These are just a few of the responsibilities of a U.S. citizen. It's not just the responsibility of grown-ups to be good citizens. Kids can be
Yes.
good citizens too.
Point at yourself.
What are some ways that you can serve your community
Mhm.
and country?
Yep. You could pick up the trash. You could help someone. You could. What were some of those examples? You could feed people who are hungry. Remember the 4 pictures? Very nice. Even kids can show responsibility toward their country. Now remember, rights and responsibilities go together, but they're not the same thing. Our country protects our rights, but your responsibility is what you do. Okay, it's what you do to help your country. Tia wants to become a US citizen. Wait a minute. She just moved here from another country and she wants to become a US citizen. She was not born here, so it's not automatic. So she has to go through a process called naturalization. Ooh, that's a big word. Do you see it? Naturalization. So here are her steps, guys. There are how many steps? Hold up your hand and show me. There are 5 steps. Let's go through the steps real quickly. There'll be a quiz near the end. A, good, Isaac. The first step is to move here. Yes, get an airplane, get on a boat. I don't know. However you're going to get here, drive here, move to the United States and ask to become a permanent resident. Now that Tia is a permanent resident and she's living here, do you think she can work in this country? The answer is yes. She can get a job if she is a permanent resident. Resident means it's where you live, okay? So she moves, she gets a job. What's step 2? Apply for naturalization. Remember that big word? To become a US citizen. So how many years must a permanent resident live in the United States prior to applying for naturalization? I have to check the answer on that. I don't remember the answer. I'll have to look. I think it was, oh no, I don't remember. I'll have to go back and look. Now, but you do have to apply and then live here for a certain number of years. I'll find out. Number 3, attend an interview. You got to go to talk to somebody and they quiz you. And then number 4, you have to swear the oath of allegiance at a special ceremony. So put your hand over your heart or your right hand up. You could do either way. I think this one, I think they do this. They put their hand on a book and then they put their hand up and they take an oath. They say, I promise, just like our promise, to be to swear your allegiance, to be allegiant to our country, not to another country. So you're saying, I promise to be a good citizen in the United States. And number 5, 5th step, you get your certificate. You are a bona fide resident of the United States. So that is her process. The only thing I have to check is how many years do they have to live in the United States? I'm going to check that out. I'm going to find out. Okay, so now let's put the steps in order. There's Tia. So I can read underneath. What was the first one? Oh, she gets on an airplane, slide number 1, to the first step, and she becomes a permanent resident. What was the next one? We have received the certificate. The one at the bottom, she does that interview. Then the notepad says apply for naturalization. And then there's one where she puts her hand up and she swears the oath. Let's see if you can remember the steps. Dun, 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 you can watch me too. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I've got the steps. The last step is the certificate. Yeah. Now let's see how you did. So step 1, you move here. Step 2, you apply. May I please be a citizen in the United States? I'd like to apply for naturalization. You fill out the form. And then step 3, you go to the interview. They ask you questions. They talk about your history, your background, your intentions. And then number 4, you swear the oath. Okay, put your hand up and you promise. And number 5, now you have your certificate. How'd you all do? Yes, good work, good work. You know the steps. I wonder if the steps are the same if you move to a different country. Review. This is the end of part 1. We learned to define what citizenship is. Means that you are a resident and a legal resident, of your state, your town, your state, and then your country. We learn to explain what it means to be a naturalized citizen. That's someone who's not been born here, someone who has to go through a process. And we learned to explain what it means to be a citizen by birth. If you were born here, you don't have to do any of those steps, do you? No, that's right. So if you're born here, you are automatically a US citizen. That's interesting. All right. Boy, that was quick. Following today's lesson, how much do you now know about how people become American citizens? A, I know a lot and I can explain. There are 2 ways to become a US citizen. B, I need a little bit more practice. What was that process again? Leon. Only one answer. You do not need to do all that, do you? C, help. Wait, I don't remember any of this. What is a citizen? What is a country? How do I be? Oh, I need more help. So let's see how we did. Ooh, you guys did really well. There are 2 steps to becoming a citizen of the United States. We can either be born here or we have to go through a process called naturalization if you move and decide to become a permanent resident. Thank you for learning with me. We are all done. We're all done. Okay. Any questions about our lesson? Or do you want to share what you did over the weekend? One thing, just one. Okay, let me see. Ava, I see your hand up. Go for it.